like you. And keep my temper cool like the breeze. Cause I really kind of way to say what's on your mind. Oh my God, and not just another squeeze in the
Ayo, spark up the Phillies and pass the stout. Make it quick, money grip, pull your asses out. In a street brawl, I strike men quicker than lightning. You seen what
Dang, you guys didn't even hear my joke. Oh my God, I was muted the entire time. Ugh, sorry. Sorry, my bad. I don't feel like telling a joke again. I don't know what to do with myself now. I don't know what to do. I don't feel like telling the joke again. Anyway, I feel good. Much better than I did the last time. Like not gonna lie. Wednesday I was tired. Okay. I didn't say Negro. I didn't do that. I didn't do that today. You don't know. Can't y'all see my knees? Hold on a second. Let me see what I look like. Yeah, you can see my knees right there. Okay. So I didn't do it. But anyway, I'm so well rested today. Wednesday, I was tired. Oh, I was tired. I was so tired. And I was like, it took a lot to get me to get to 2 hours on there. I was like going to end it early. And you guys wasn't even talking to me. Y'all was too busy talking to each other. Good news. More of the Manosphere losers are leaving, but you know how the simping Negroes. These are some desperate. You know what? No hate against my right wing black males here, but now I see why blacks on the left are the least likely to get married, because the behavior of the thirst is just disgusting. It is so off-putting. It's just, ew. Like, dude, learn how to take a hint. But they love dominant women. And I know they say, well, we want a submissive woman. They don't want no submissive woman. No, they don't. Their mamas wasn't submissive. And so they don't go to counseling or don't get into any type of therapy that will make them not want what they want. But they can't help be attracted to women that will treat them like crap. And then they get mad because they get treated like crap. That's what they want. And ladies do it. You know what I'm saying? Get that experience. They want to be treated like a simp. Let me tell you something. It's a good experience. I've done it many times. If a woman wants to be treated like a whore, she's going to go to a man who's going to treat her like one. We don't sit up here and judge the guy who treats her like one. We're like, well, she wants to be treated like a whore. You treat her like a hoe. But it's different. It's so different. It's the double standards, right? These old crusty, dusty Negroes want to sit up here and be like, no, we can treat women the way we want to, but y'all can't treat us the way we are. Shut up. Pathetic. They're pathetic. Pathetic. No wonder they're going gay. Like, my thing is, if you're going to go gay, but stop acting like a heterosexual, dude. Dude, so seriously. The thirst is real. Anywho, today is question and answers day. Got lot. I think some of these guys, I don't believe all these questions I'm getting are from right wingers or conservatives, right leaning conservatives. I don't believe that. I just smell liberal in these questions. I just smell it. You know, you go, I smell libtard. I smell it. I just smell it. You know, they just got that certain stench to it. And so, but I took the questions anyway. And we're going to be addressing them. Z! What's up, girl? Z! Oh my God, Z. I hope you are not mad at me. I hope you are not mad. I had a question. When are you going to have some? Z, please do not be mad at me, girl. I'm telling you, girl. Listen. If there's any time in our lives, all the years we have known each other, this is the time I'm going to have to ask you to be so patient with me. So patient with me. Like I have so many hats on, and I'm telling you, it's just like, oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say, really. I have no time for nothing. Nothing, really. Out of all things to start, taking off, my political channel is getting back on track again. Girl, I might just drive down, say hi. Come on, girl. Come on. You know what? Hold on. Let me just say this. If I get up early enough, because I got some videos to make, right? I got several videos to make. But you know what? If I make those videos today, if I make those videos right after the stream, we can do lunch tomorrow. I just realized that. We could do lunch tomorrow. I gotta wash clothes too. Oh man. Yeah, I got things to do tomorrow, but I did realize that. I did realize I do have a window of time where I can meet. Yeah. Anyway, we'll call each other. Let me see, or text each other. Probably text or call. It doesn't matter. Let me see what happens. The question has an easy answer. Love yourself first. Get help first. Not all of them. No, Jamal. Some of these questions need some detailed answers, and that right there is not a one size fit all. Yeah, we'll holler at each other after the stream. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get on to the questions. What I'm going to also start to do is take some of these questions and upload them online. I kind of like doing that until we finish purging all these losers off my channel. I'm telling you, every time I come in, I love the fact that they're getting off my subscription list. And the ones that don't go, and it's always black men. I'm going to tell you what, it's always these black men from the left or the black men from the manosphere. It's always these losers who don't unsubscribe. And they want to know why no woman don't want them. But when they don't subscribe, I just block them so they don't comment on my channel so nobody sees them. So they can give me the numbers, you know what I'm saying? But I just mute them, you know what I'm saying? I go block, so when they comment and they're pretty stupid, low IQ like that, they'll come and thinking somebody can see them. Don't nobody see them. Don't nobody see them. No. I think I did do actually, I think I blocked somebody white yesterday. Yeah, I had, because you know what I do. I go to their channel to see what I'm looking at. And it was some, and actually he wasn't a liberal. He was a conservative, but he was a conservative part of the manosphere. And you know how I had the video yesterday that says, who should pay for, it's your first day, who should pay? And this inbred says something like, what, the woman's supposed to pay. Block. I don't even tell him I block him anymore. I just go ahead and block him. First of all, I went to his channel first to see who I was looking at. And he's subscribed to some right-wing channels. But, you know what I'm saying, first of all, he's ugly as hell, disgusting. And these are the kind of men are so jaded, that are so angry because, you know what I'm saying, that's the reason why they say stupid stuff on females' channel. Because they don't know how it is to go on a date. They don't know how it is. They don't know nothing about going on a date. So they say some stupid stuff like, it's a woman supposed to pay for the date. That's what my red pill, that's what the red pill manosphere said. Pump and dump. How do you pump and dump when no woman wants you? How does that work? Hey, can y'all tell me that? How do these losers pump and dump women that they can't get? Like, seriously, how do you pump and dump a woman who don't want you? Are you, I don't understand this. You mean pump and dump in your fantasy? You mean pump and dump the daggone escort that you paid for? She gonna be happy you pump and dump because, you know, she got paid. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. But I love, it's all in their head, Randall. It's all in their head. And you know they thirsty when they come into a woman's space and try to convince us that the women hit the wall. Excuse me, let me tell y'all something. I wish, hold on, seriously, real talk. Ladies, don't buy this wall stuff, okay? Do not buy this wall stuff. I kid you not. I went to the grocery store yesterday. I wish I was a rude person to go ahead and record people, whether they like it or not. But I don't like that done to me, so I don't do that to other people. But I saw a woman in a walker, right? She didn't look too old to be in that walker. She looked too young to be in that walker. Like, she looked like she was in her 60s, I think. Like her early 60s. And she had this guy, he looked like he was in his late 30s. Just a kiss. First of all, it was disgusting. Just a kissing and just a doting off. And he was like flirting with her. Not loud, because, you know, I saw that public display of affection and I was like, so I had to come on over to their side, you know, acting like I was trying to get some of those vegetables over there. I don't even like no yellow peppers. So I went over there where they were. And he was like, He was like, he picked up a cucumber. And then she said, oh, you not that big, honey. He was like, I'm not. He was like, well, you just right. She said, you just right for me. motherfuckers can say anything you want. You can tell yourself these lies you want. But let me tell you something. If Granny can get a man, there is no wall. What is her sexual market value must be something else. Now, granted, tell yourself you want to. Sure, maybe he was with her. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, she could be a sugar mama. We don't know, okay? We don't know. But, hold on. I have yet to see anybody on the male end have a woman do that to him, okay? Spare me, okay? Spare me. These people are just, what? And like I said, show me a fine man. Show me a Chad. Show me a man that I'm like, God damn, he could get it. That's in these spaces. There are none. There are none. There are none. There are none. None. Granny got game. I wanted to record that so bad. I wanted to, but see, I'm in a nice area, and that place, that particular Kroger, is very civilized. It has a minimum amount of the Negroes up in there. So I did not want to spoil a good thing by acting like, you know, a hood rat and be like, ooh, World Star Wars. I didn't want to do that, okay? I just looked and I was listening and I was smiling to myself and I was very, very, very appreciative. I don't think she need that. She probably has that walker because of some kind of injury. She just did not look like a frail woman. It looked like it was a pre-existing injury, and she didn't. I guess she didn't want to get into the little scooter or whatever because he was too busy feeling on her butt. Yes, he was all over her. So much so that I was like, wow. If she is paying, which I don't know. I can't prove it. I just got a feeling she's not. She getting her money's worth. She's getting her money's worth. So, and yeah, that's that. Anyway. Let me get on to the questions because if anybody's in here, because I probably got some people who are listening and who submitted their questions. So let me go ahead and send and get into that right now. I just had to share that story. All right. Okay. This was written. I don't want you guys to do this often. Okay. Should I do this? Hold on a second. Let me see something here. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it like this. Yeah, I'll keep it like this. Okay. Now, this was submitted on my comment section. I really don't want you guys to do that often. Actually, I prefer that you don't do that anymore. But she sent this earlier this week, so I was like, I had ignored it because I was busy. But I'll say, okay, let me put this in the queue. Okay, so here she goes. I'm a 62-year-old, twice widowed, conservative woman, moving from California to Maine in 2 weeks. Here's my query. I will lose my $2,000 a month Social Security if I remarry. Really? Why? If you pay, I don't know anything about Social Security. But if you paid into Social Security, isn't that your money? Somebody help me out. When you pay Social Security, isn't that your money? Like, it's not like it's welfare. It's not like it's welfare. It's like your money, right? So how are you going to lose your own money? I don't know about that. That doesn't. Survivor's benefits. What is survivor's benefits? Unless your husband passed and you're getting his. Is that a thing, Laura? Holy smacks, y'all are teaching me something I didn't even know. So if you're married and you pass away, you can get your husband, if you're married and your husband passed away, you can get your husband's Social Security benefits? Yeah, my mom gets that after my dad passed. I did not know this. I know that's Reveneer. Reveneer said, "Who wants to be my deceased husband?" I swear I did not know that at all, dude. Wow. You guys are, oh my God, I'm learning something. Okay, let me get back to that question. Okay, I will lose $2,000 a month Social Security if I remarry. I've been celibate since my fiance died 2.5 years ago. Oh, poor thing. So 2 of your husbands died and you had a fiance die. I would like to make friends, companions in Maine. Wondering if I take the traditional long route, meeting by chance, or step it up somehow. I've never done the dating apps. I'm going to have to invite someone on to talk to you guys about the dating apps. I have no experience on dating apps. So I'm going to bring a professional on, a woman on that's really good with dating apps. But maybe it wouldn't be as risky in my age range. I don't know. On the dating apps part, I'm not going to be able to give you any suggestions. I will be living on my own. My daughter is relatively close, but I'm curious in your thoughts personally. I would, well, under the circumstances with you being twice widowed and then your fiance passed away, I would just, I don't blame you for wanting to not do the marriage thing again. And then your fiance passed away 2.5 years ago. Wow. You can do the traditional route thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go out there and do the dating around. Absolutely not. I would say do the dating apps and also meet by chance. Do both of them. But also go to places where you know you're going to meet guys, where you're going to meet men that's to your liking. And men who are also men who are probably widowers and looking to start over again, or men who have divorced and looking to start over again, and they're not looking for marriage. You have enjoyed 2 beautiful husbands who have unfortunately passed away. I'm actually talking from as if I was in your position, because like I said, we do marriage until death do you part. In my opinion, if you had two husbands and they passed away, I would say that you had two opportunities of having two great loves in your life, and then before you could have a third one, he passed away, which shows me that that's a sign that there's only supposed to be two husbands in your life, because your fiance passed away and he never became your husband. Ugh. I would have been like, there's that. Because apparently you didn't care about that $2,000 for him. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, I think after him passing, you kind of care about it. So I would say do the dating app as well as do the long route. But I don't have any suggestions on how to do the dating, because I've never done dating apps. Never. I've never done them. So I don't know anything about them. So yeah. I'm going to have to bring a woman on who's really good with dating apps. And let me see what the taters are saying. Oh, you guys are giving me, hold on a second. Let me see what they're saying. They're saying, is it the same for widowers? I don't know. You gotta ask. I think so, Rabbit. I think so. Dating apps are trash to me since I'm young. Maybe it's better when you're older and people are more mature. Probably. Yeah, probably, Queen. Randall says eHarmony and Match.com don't seem legit to me. I don't know, guys. Like I said, I'm going to bring a woman on who's really good with dating apps, and she's going to educate you guys. And I'm really good at interviewing people. So when you guys and I don't feel like I'm really good help if I can't tell you guys about dating apps since they're so relevant. But I never used them. I don't have to. Bumble is better for trying to find friendship, I think, but I am not sure if it caters to older people. Yeah. Go to places of interest, others with stuff in common. Yeah. She doesn't need to use apps. At that age, you have men busting down your door to find a partner. That is actually true. I know Reverend Nia be making a lot of jokes, but no. She's actually telling the truth. There's a lot of older men, okay, who are looking to partner up at that age. A lot of what men do, they either like waste all their time, or they like play the field when they're young, and then as they get older, some health concerns start to arise and they just can't do what they used to do. And then now they realize that they got to come straight out of pocket to get any woman that's younger than them. Or hell, any straight out of pocket to get a woman that's even like 10 years or 5 years younger than them. 10 years younger than them and more. So if they're 10 years, if the girl is 10 years younger and more, especially if they double 20 or 30, whatever, he got to come straight out of pocket. The new girls, and I have seen them in action, honey, child. These female millennials and the Generation Z girls, woo, they know how to get their money. So they're not playing that. They totally know what they're worth, and it doesn't even matter. That's why I want you guys to stop listening to these idiots about the high body count. How the hell you don't even know a woman's body count? And these women could probably have had all kinds of things going through them. But because they know that men are weak, once they see some TNA, and they know they are nothing without them unless they're gay. And even gay men need women, okay? Biological women. They know how to put that money first. So as they get older, they realize that the women that are older or around their age are like, especially if they have had husbands, okay? Oh, I got a suggestion for you. So Never deal with a man who has never married, who's close to your age. Don't do it. If he's I say go for the ones that are widowers or who have divorced after being married for 20 something years or something like that. But if you meet a guy and he's around your age and he ain't never been married, that's a red flag, girl. That's a red flag. Don't. So you're going to have a lot of men that are going to pursue you. If they have if they never married, that's fine. Let them take you out, or you can be friends with them, this, that, and the other, but don't do nothing else. Don't go beyond that with them. Okay. You seem like the type of person that is really good with companionship. So find someone who is loyal, who also want companionship. Long term. Forget about the marriage. This is going to probably be one of the rare times I would say forget about the marriage. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I'm looking at the pattern here. You know, saying you're in your 60s and you have had 2 great husbands. And so the last fiance was not husband number 3. So I think that's a sign. Okay. Yes, us older men need a woman to change our diaper. So yeah, but I have like different stats most people. Okay. So yeah, so do that. I hope that helps. But yeah, I think you're in a good situation. Plus you're going to Maine. And I looked at the states. I was going to do a video on it, but I have to wait until I've purged the rest of my channel it's getting there. Just getting there slowly but surely. But I saw that Maine has the lowest divorce rates and they have the highest marriages. And the reason why that was important to me, because it was like, that means that the relationships in that state are very successful, although you got a bunch of liberals up there. So you got to be careful because this is a bunch of liberals. Go to the conservative area of Maine and deal with a man so you don't deal with these old crazy liberals. Because the reason why I said that is because when these liberals get that old, they're going to be simps. You don't want that. You don't want no old simp. What's the point? No, do that. So yeah, you're gonna have a better success. It's purple. Oh, it's purple because there's libtards there. Tommy, why? Hold on, Tommy. You trying to get out of Maine? Why? Because I thought if it was conservative, then you wouldn't want to get out of Maine. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say that it's must be blue. Because if you trying to get out of it, you proving my point, right? That it's in case not much to offer with my field of study. Oh, that's the reason why you're trying to. I was gonna say, dude, please, child, please. It's successful relationships up there. Okay, so here we're going with the next one. All right. So I hope that works out for you. All right, the next one. My boyfriend has a friend group that I strongly dislike. I don't dislike all his friends. I've actually become close with a few of them. He became friends with the group for years before we were together, and they bonded over being older, unmarried guys with no kids. They have a podcast together and hang out once a week to record it. He always asks me to tag along and hang out with him and his friends while they record, but I absolutely dread it and keep making excuses why I can't go. The problem is these guys, particularly one of them, are kind of assholes. They are rude, pervy, annoying, and douchey type of guys. They sound more like frat boys than middle-aged men. I know they dislike me. They always talk shit about me and make little snide comments and digs to my face. In addition to behind my back to my boyfriend and on the podcast. Girl. Girl, you women are so nice, dude. I swear. You women are so... My boyfriend says that they're just kidding around. What did I tell y'all about these coward men hiding behind jokes? It's just a joke. I'm just playing. No. There's truth behind every fucking joke. There's truth behind every joke. Okay? There's truth behind a joke. Where was I? Oh, my boyfriend says that they're just kidding around, but some of the things they say is just too far, and it makes me very uncomfortable. It bothers me that they're constantly disrespectful to me, and he defends them. It makes me feel like he doesn't value me. He doesn't. Or our relationship. He doesn't. Hold on, where did I look? Okay. But what really bothers me, hold on a second now. But what really bothers me is how my boyfriend acts completely different when he is around them. Normally, he's very sweet to me and we barely fight. However, whenever he hangs out with them, every time he hangs out with them, he starts to talk and behave gross and pervy just like them. Girl, go watch my videos. Go watch my scripted videos, okay? Birds of a feather flock together, okay? It's led to some fights between us, and I worry that it's putting a strain on our relationship. Any advice on how to deal with this? By the way, he's 48 and I'm 34. Get out! Girl, what's wrong with you? He's a loser. This is why, no, chat. This is why I say I think I got liberals emailing me. Why would you find a man like that somebody you want to partner up with? If his friends are, look, what did you say to me? What did you say to me? You said that they all have a podcast and they bond over being older, unmarried guys with no kids. Thank God they don't reproduce. Let's hope it stays that way. Let's hope them swimmers are going slower and slower and slower. Like, what? I don't understand this. These are losers. And the way he acts around his friends is his true identity. It's his true character. But the fact that he don't defend you, the fact that he allowed them to talk bad about you on their podcast. See, that right there. Hold on. See here, this is where you're wrong. Because see, if you disrespect me and I got access to you, because it's different if I don't have access to you. If I can't get access to you, there's nothing I can do. But if you come for me on a podcast and I have the opportunity to get on that podcast, I'm going to get on that podcast and I'm going to light your ass up. Can you believe this? Hold on, where's my chat? You're just gonna allow that to happen. So first of all, shame on you for not seeing the red flags. And this frustrates me to no end with women. It really does. I can't relate to it. But then again, I'm alpha. I'm pretty dominant. I'm very dominant. So I don't tolerate the stuff that a lot of other women tolerate. That I would have to say most women tolerate. I don't play that. I don't do that. That's something that's just doesn't sit well with me. Okay. So yeah, get rid of him. It's not going to work. I doubt that you do, because the fact that you did not bounce after he disrespected you, and the fact that you didn't bounce when he defended his friends for disrespecting you, the fact that you didn't bounce when his friends disrespected you on a podcast in your face behind your back, and your boyfriend is like, yeah, she is an idiot. He doesn't defend you. He let them do it. He don't respect you either. But then again, I got to keep telling you women this over and over again. I'm going to keep saying it until it finally sinks in. If you don't respect yourself, why should men respect you? You see what I'm saying? You showed him that you allow anyone to disrespect you when you allow these clowns to disrespect you. Stop thinking that your man needs to be your knight in shining armor when he's a douchebag like his friends. Birds of a feather flock together. He's just like his friends. No classy man's gonna be, no good traditional man's gonna be around this lot. Girl, please. But stay in that relationship, because I know that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be in a relationship, you're gonna like, well, I'm just gonna put my foot down and you're gonna be had for a fool. You know what? You deserve everything that happens to you, because if you still stick in this relationship after all these warning signs, you deserve everything that comes to you. Everything. It's like you have been warned. And you send me this email and I'm warning you. I'm telling you straight up. Don't do it. Don't deal with this idiot. I don't understand. What is the purpose of it? What is the purpose of being in this relationship? It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Okay. Here's another one. Question. All right. I met this guy in his 40s on Bumble. Interesting guy. Loves to spend time with me. We have a lot of common interests. And the more I get to know him, I feel like he is quite a quiet type of person who does not engage in other lives much, generally aloof. Okay, guys, look like Bumble. You can find a date on Bumble, because this woman has found a guy that she's dating on Bumble. One day I felt sick and I told him that I am not feeling well, but he never asked me any follow-up questions like, do I need to see a doctor, or I hope you are okay, or is there anything I can do, or do I need any help? It's not COVID, so nothing critical, just that he never asked anything about my health condition after I told him I was feeling sick. I waited for a day or two just to see how he would behave. I eventually felt better the next day. He called me regularly and texted me, but during the calls and texts, he never asked me if I was okay. Couple of nights ago, I was so angry, I just let it all out. And I told him that this is not right. And if he is this aloof and disconnected, then I should not waste any more time with him, because it's like I'm ignoring the basic humanity. What? I'm ignoring the basic humanity? I don't know what you meant by that. He apologized profusely, and since then he's been acting concerned. Now my question is this a red flag? Is he suddenly concerned because I pointed it out to him because I pointed it out in front of him? My experience with guys says this is temporary, but another part of me says he has changed. Okay, this is I might surprise you with this answer. Men are stupid. But the fact that he see, it is a red flag, but not the red flag you think it is. Oh shoot, I should have asked the ages. I don't know your age. Oh, I'm sorry. He's in his 40s. He's in his 40s and he doesn't know that when women go, I feel sick, that the first thing they want to hear from the guy is, oh, what's okay, baby, that we want to be babied? Cause could you imagine a guy saying that to a woman and she go, so did you pay the electric bill? He would lose his shit. So that goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? If a man says he doesn't feel right or he's coming down with something, he wants a woman to dote all over him, to ask if he's okay, to see how he's doing. So if he doesn't have that awareness, and you got to tell him, because this is not sincere. You had to tell him, hey, excuse me, I was sick and you never asked me about my illness. That means you could be on your deathbed and old boy gonna carry, he's gonna carry on life as if, well, what did you want me to do? He could be a sociopath or psychopath. What I think a psychopath just don't care. And when you point out their behavior, then they pretend to be, which they not, because they don't have feelings. They could care less. Like these are the type of men and women. There's some women like that too, that will raise a dog and the dog die and they go, let me go get another one. No, girlfriend. It's not temporary. I can tell you that. You have taught him how to treat you, and because you lost your anger, you lost your temper, and you showed him that this is what you don't like, then he took note of that and said, okay, I gotta act like every time she tells me something about her, if she has a hangnail, I gotta say, hey, how's the hangnail, sweetie? But he's pretending to be something he's not. He was in his true form prior to you telling him what he should or should not do. Let me see what the chat is saying. Okay, hold on. My daughter married the guy she met. Oh, okay, y'all talking about Bumble. Bumble is the bottom of the barrel. I'll pass. Okay. Wow, you guys are really. I'm gonna have to get this person. He can't win. Hold on. That's sociopath. It's a sociopath. Oh, okay, a sociopath. A sociopath narcissist. Well, we don't really know if he's a narcissist. We just know he's a sociopath. I don't know. He did that to get what he wants from you without the drama. Psst. So he's a sociopath. Okay, he's a sociopath. He has, to me, the chat has corrected me. He doesn't care about you, and he clearly doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, girl, that's a red flag. I would definitely end it. Maybe just tell him that, that was a red flag. Also, see, there's so much about, here's my question to you is, how did you vet this guy? You know what I'm saying? How did you vet him? I'm so curious about his past. Cause you know what I'm saying, I'm like, yeah, anyway. Yeah, you saw the red flags. This is not gonna work. He has changed, and he's gonna stay that way. Like if you continue to date him, he's gonna continue to say, "How you okay?" And if you say something like, "Ow, paper cut," he's gonna ask you a gazillion questions and ask if he should come bring some new band-aids. He's gonna be that which you want him to be, but because when he tried to be his real self, that was unacceptable to you, and that's something you don't want. So there's that. Man, I'm going through these questions pretty quick, and I don't really have a lot. I'm 20 years old and never really had a boyfriend. I'm still a virgin with little dating experience. Men approach me, but I always turn them down because I feel as though 90% of the men out there only want to use me for sex or part of the angry manosphere. I'm terrified of being manipulated into being used, so I avoid getting close to them. However, I want to date a good man. What should I do to avoid the bad ones and to get my Mr. Right? I did a video on this, but okay, I'm not going. Maybe a lot of you all don't know about the videos, but I did a video on how to vet these men. And as long as you keep your legs closed, and remember that must be your best friend first. Your best friend first. Now, if they're on YouTube, now, by the way, a lot of these losers have saw my videos and now they have hidden their channels. Because I said you can always tell a lot about a man by the channels he subscribed to. And if you just see one of these channels, if you see only one, if you see one of these channels on their subscribe list, he ain't shit. Get rid of him. Any channel from the Manosphere, any channel from MGTOW, any channel from Red Pill, get rid of him. Okay? It's just crazy. So, but now they're catching on because I have told women, I have been educating women. I'm like, listen, you want to know what a man is? Also, the same thing with Facebook. See the groups he's part of. Facebook really tell your business, actually. You know what I'm saying? See what groups he's part of. See the people on his friends list. But if he got all that hidden, then he's hiding something. Okay? So look at his social media. Don't be afraid of going on dates. Because if you go with the mind, listen, you don't have to worry about being manipulated. Now, here's the deal. I suggest you keep in contact with an older woman who's going to hip you to game that's being played on you because you don't have any dating experience. And if you go into the date knowing that there's nothing he can say, nothing he can do that's going to make you open your legs to him. And you make him know that. That's the deal. You let him know, hey, we're doing a date thing. If you're trying to pursue me in a serious relationship, then understand that this is not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Okay. If he doesn't respect that, get rid of him. Get rid of him. Don't keep him dangling. Don't keep telling him the same thing over and over again. These men are not going to change. You keep thinking in your head he's going to change. Once they show you their true colors, get rid of them. Dump them, okay? Trust me, for every man you dump, there's 5 more that's going to replace them. Just be okay with them trying to manipulate you, but you have to recognize the manipulation. That's always been my approach to anybody, men or women, but mainly men. Never, I guess after watching my dad run all this game on these women, lies, and lots and lots and lots of manipulation, I too had that subconscious thought of, okay, that's what these guys is. And so during college, it was my mindset was to make sure they get me because they wasn't going, I get them because they was never going to get me like that. Okay. I thought those women that my dad dealt with were so pathetic. I really didn't have any respect for these women. Thought very little of them. Even the ones that, off themselves. I thought that was stupid. Killing yourself over my daddy. Really? What's going on? What? So go into a date knowing that they're going to try to manipulate you. See, if you're going to try to manipulate me, but I know you can't, what am I afraid of? It's like going to a car dealer. Like you got but then again, you got to be strong-minded. That's why I said you got to have a coach. You're going to have somebody who knows how to handle this stuff. There are some people who can't, and they're out there who go to a car lot with no money, no credit card, no nothing, and then next thing you know, stupid salespeople talk them into buying a car. You do have women who go, I ain't gonna give him none. I ain't gonna give him none. I ain't gonna give him none. And next thing you know, she on her back. Whether she in his car, her car, the back of a daggone room, back of a restaurant, or at his place, whatever, she on her back because she did not know herself. When you know yourself, you know what people can and cannot get away with you. And if you're in that moment of weakness where you are just like, oh my God, he was smelling so good, he was looking so good, this, that, and the other, then girl. But you're a virgin, so you're not going to have that feeling though. That's right, you're a virgin and with very little dating experience. Yeah, I would say you're gonna need an older woman who's gonna be in your life to basically walk you through that process so you can recognize game, because you can't be scared. How are you gonna find your man if you are hiding and not dating? So you're gonna have to go through a lot of these idiots in order to find a decent guy, and you need the experience. But you also need to let them know what they can and cannot do and recognize the games that they're going to try to play. So here are some rules for your dating. Always stay in public. Always drive to the restaurant. Don't let him come pick you up. Okay? Meet him there. So if he says that, we're going to meet at Steak and Shake. I'm sorry, that's the only thing to come at the top of my head. We're going to meet at Steak and Shake. Okay. You meet him at Steak and Shake at the time that you all agreed to. Okay. It's okay if he walks you to your car, but you do what's comfortable at the end of the date. If you like him, then you can say, you can give him a hug, kiss on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? Don't do no, mouth to mouth really yet. Say, because you're a virgin, say, look, I want to take things slow, this, any other. And then, let you get in the car and drive off and then go home. But these are the rules. You never, ever, ever, ever meet him at his place. I have seen so many these liberal women, these liberal modern women going to these idiots' houses, their apartments for Netflix and chill. Or to go and like, I'm gonna come on there and cook for you, and you go into his house to cook for him, and then they give him sex too. It's just stupid women. These are the thirsty women. Okay, they're very, very thirsty. Never be these women. Never a man, because I think what they're doing is trying to show these men ahead of time that they are worth to be kept. But what these dumb women don't realize is that, yes, he may be impressed with your cooking, but you lost him when you got him in the bedroom. Because if it's that easy, then now he know he's going to put you down in his book for a free meal and poontang. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's the point? What does he have to work for? And the first time I meet some guy, I ain't gonna cook for him. What if he's an idiot? You gotta see if you dealing with somebody. Girl, my God. Get yourself a mentor, girl. And by the way, make sure she knows what make sure she's alpha, make sure she's dominant, and make sure she knows the ropes. Cause and get out there and date, cause you'll find a good man, but you're gonna have to go through a bunch of idiots first. Let me see what my chat is saying. You got to go through a bunch of idiots first. You have to go through a bunch of idiots first. That is a must. Let's see. Some men have poor social skills and are oblivious if they are an introvert. Yeah, but he was in his 40s though. You can't be in your 40s and not know anything right now. Think from abundance. Mr. Milky Dad gave you a shout out on my last my political on my political video. I said Mr. Milky Day gonna trip out when he see this. If you don't trust men for anything, you're going to be hard up for a plumber. That's not true. She's a virgin. She ain't hard up for nobody. If you're uncomfortable, let the person know first. If the person keeps making you uncomfortable, then leave, bounce, and dip. Okay, I agree with that. A video on manipulative signs should sound like a good watch. Is there such a video on the manipulation of men? Maybe we should watch these old stupid pickup artists, but they're so off-putting. I don't know how any woman look at these videos and go, oh yeah, that'll work on me. Never said no sane woman ever. I love when they say, oh, you don't trust me? Oh yeah, they do say that. Oh wait, you don't trust me? You think I'm gonna do something you don't want to be done? Say no. If they try to say you don't trust me, say no, I don't trust you. And stop. And listen, ladies, stop feeling like, oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings. Come on now. Sometimes they don't even learn unless you hurt their feelings. She started talking about idiots right before reading any of my comments. That can't be good. Cause you acting like an idiot, Barry. Yeah, I saw. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I haven't checked it. I was a virgin until I met my fiance at 34. It was hard, but be strong. It's worth it. Woo, Black Crystal, girl. Yes, child. Yes. Girl, power to you, 34. I thought losing my virginity at 19 was a late thing. Let's see. Lefties are against RF. Oh, you talking to somebody else, Megan. Ladies, be aware of when a guy is negging you. Statistically, it doesn't work, but it's not a good sign. Seriously. They know that. Z, I watched those videos, got to know the game. Which one, Z? The PU? See, but no. Those pickup lines, they just don't work. I'm saying to myself, a woman has to have very, 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 very low self-esteem to sit up here and let those pickup lines work. That so-called game, I'm trying to like, who does that really work on? But by the way, there are dumb women all over the place. I am not saying that there aren't some women who won't find and get tricked by that. But these are dumb women. I don't know. We got a lot of women. We got a lot of women that are stupid, just like a lot of men are stupid. Those are the exact women they go for. Yeah. It's the mental game, like the push-pull, the insult, and flirt. See, that's another thing. And they know, because see, you insult me, there is no more flirting. I never signed up for that. But like, again, I'm alpha, dominant. I don't play that game. I see how they like try to break a woman down, then build her up. And if a woman has low self-esteem, absolutely. If she has low self-esteem, you could possibly get away with that. Maybe. I don't know. But, no. I'm Christian, but I don't plan on being a virgin until marriage, but it is useful in avoiding sleazy men. True. I had a guy say, your lips look soft as pillows. Let me rest my head on them. That was bad. You begging to get your feelings hurt if you assault me like that. But see, Reverend Dear, we are unique women. A lot of women will let these guys get away with that. We would, child please, child please, child please. That would never fly. That would never, ever, ever fly with me. No. So I guess game would work on some of these people. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't see it. I just don't see it. A guy would have to come to me like he just coming up to somebody he just want to get to know without no game, without no and don't lie. And be aware of these men lying. Because they're going to say some stuff they think you're going to like. Oh, yeah, well, you know, I have a house in the Malibu. I mean, that could impress some of y'all. That don't impress me. As soon as I find out you got, you know, homes in because I'm not coming to California. I don't care. So there's that. Let me see. What was that question again? Yeah. I also, in reference to you avoiding meeting men from the angry manosphere, sweetie, let me just tell you something. Listen to me. Depending on where you are, you will never meet these type of men in real life. I only know these type of men on the internet. I've never bumped into them in real life, in society. Never. I don't keep these type of people around me. But then again, I don't associate. This is why I want you ladies to leave the black community alone. Don't mess with them. Because you're going to meet these ignorant people. But there's also some white angry incels too, okay? But what I'm going to tell you is that I don't think you're going to worry about meeting these guys out in public because they're too busy on the internet talking about something. These women ain't shit. I don't like these women. That's why we got to sit up here and let them hit the wall. Then they're going to feel sorry. That cope. Let them yell on the internet and jerk off to porn afterwards after they get all that rage out. This whole thing about red pill rage and the whole thing about the manosphere, these men are losers. Big L losers, okay? Big L. Women don't want them anyway. And if you look in that entire community, these men are men that women, good women, don't want. Hell, your average women don't even want them. So you're not going to meet these guys. As a matter of fact, I think I talked about that on Wednesday. I was so tired. As you can see, I'm wide awake. When I was talking about how my car, I got a new battery, but my battery had went dead, and I had my hood up waiting for the AAA guy to come in and give me a boost. I had so many good men come by and try to assist me. And I I had one guy try to give me a jump from his SUV. That was a waste of time. So I decided I didn't want to waste any more time. And I'm paying for the AAA. I might as well get my money's worth. So I turned down all of this help. And I'm pretty sure like it took the AAA to come to my location 45 minutes, right? So in that 45 minutes, I had about 8 men, real men, come and help me or try to help me. I had to turn them down because I was like, I already got the AAA coming, but thank you so much for offering. And let me tell you something, many of them were dateable. They were dateable. So I'm telling you, they're out there. These are real men. These are not the men that are talking about some, yeah, you know what? Yeah, she's a 4 or adjustable 3, you know what I mean? I don't want these men, I don't want these women, I'm gonna pump and dump, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They can't do nothing but, you know, cook me breakfast and suck my dick, you know what I mean? You don't need it. These are not the men that are asking to help you. These men have no manners. These men hate women. These men are sexually frustrated. And these men are very, very, very undateable. You would be repulsed by them, okay? You wouldn't even want to have anything to do with these type of people, all right? So stop worrying about that. As long as you got your mind together, you won't even attract these type of men anyway. Remember, you are what you attract. So you got to get your, and plus you need to see where you are consciously, if that makes any sense. Cause you need to cause if you attract a douchebag, something's going on with your self-esteem. Something's going on with your self-worth. Men and women reflect our mental state of mind at the time. Did that make sense? Like they are a reflection of our thought process. So you should see the type of men that you're attracting to see where your mindset is. So yeah, don't worry about it. You're not going to attract these type of men in real life. So, go for it. All right, here we go with the next question. And if that didn't help you, send me another email. I don't know if you're watching this right now, but whenever you watch it, send me another email and we can be more specific. All right, the next one. When I was 20, I was caught in a relationship with an abusive man twice my age. I'm 22 years now and got out of that relationship a year ago, but I still have a lot of emotional baggage from that relationship. I started therapy after a year of being with him, and I am still in therapy, but couldn't find a way to get out of the situation for a long time. So by the time I finally got out, the only feelings I had for him was resentment, anger, and hatred. He had slept with so many other young girls during those 2 years, and all of his abuse that haunts me the most. It's not what? And all of his abuse. Oh, and of all of his abuse that I think you're saying it's not the cheating. I think what you're saying is not the cheating that bothers you, but the abuse that hurts you the most. Or are you saying the cheating does bother you, but the abuse was the worst? It's not as often it's not as often as it used to be, but it is enough to throw me off for the day or two when I remember it. I generally have a hard time trusting anyone since I met him. I'm paranoid that even male friends and family just want to mock and abuse me. You need to take that up with your psychologist or your therapist, because that's a problem. Your friends and family, if they are abusing you, or you say they think you can't. Hold on. I'm paranoid. You're paranoid that okay, it sounds like they're not abusing you. You just think it ain't gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. I'm paranoid that even my male friends and family just want to mock and abuse me. I can't imagine ever meeting another man and trusting him and being okay. I haven't dated since we broke up because I'm not ready, and I also don't want to dump my problems on someone innocent. Thank God. I wish let me just say this. I am so proud of you. Because a lot of women will bring their baggage to a new relationship and then damage another guy because he's not equipped to handle somebody with these kind of issues. So thank you for that. But I'm starting to worry. It's taking me too long to get over this. So how long does it usually take to get trust issues under control? What is the process like? Are there any tips and tricks to make it easier? Or should I just wait it out some more? Okay, wow, there's a lot to unpack here. You were 20 and you dated somebody twice your age. You have daddy issues. So, what I suggest you do is if your psychologist or therapist is really good, they're going to have to talk about your relationship with your father. Now, talking to a woman about her daddy, that's a very sensitive issue. It's like talking to a man about his mama. Girls are close to their fathers. Boys are close to their mothers, and you better not talk out their name or talk anything and talk them down. They are always exalted. They could be pieces of shit and they still be exalted in these people's eyes. If they were in their lives any kind of way. So I don't know about your past, but you definitely have daddy issues. I don't even got to know anything about your daddy to know you have daddy issues, because it's twice your age and he abused you. So you know you didn't have a father. See, when you have a good father, even a decent father in your life that gives you the attention you need, that shows you love, okay? You don't look for that in some loser who want to put his hands on you and emotionally scar you to control you. And because you don't know how love is from your father, you think that this is how it was in an older man, because that's how you stayed in that relationship for so long. Girl, it wouldn't have lasted a day as soon as I saw a sign of abuse. My daddy ain't shit to other women, but he never did anything bad to me. So the thing about it is that you stayed in that relationship for 2 years. 2 years of him cheating on another woman. That's also self-esteem issues, self-worth issues. So you let him cheat on other people and he was abusing you. So you don't love yourself, or you haven't loved yourself. So I think looking for another person should be the last thing on your list. Because you should not get in a relationship until you deal with your inner child baggage. With your mama, with your daddy, especially your father. And if there was any type of sexual violations growing up, any kind of violation whatsoever when you were growing up as a child. That has to be, that your foundation is broken. That has to be fixed before you start thinking about being with another guy. You were in a 2-year relationship at the age of 20 with a man twice your age, meaning that he was old enough to be your daddy. He abused you and he physically and mentally abused you. And you are scarred because of this. And the fact that you still got issues, that goes to show you are nowhere near being in another relationship. That's a lot of layers and layers and layers you got to deal with. But if you have a decent therapist, and even, let's say for instance, they haven't brought that up yet, you should start dealing with the foundation of your parents, starting with your father, so that you don't attract men like this, because apparently you don't know how it is to grow up being loved. Apparently you don't know how it is to grow up knowing never to have no man put his hands on you. That's not what love is. And because a lot of times women don't have a good father in their life, if a father at all, they don't know what it is how love looks like from a man. How would you? You never had it growing up. And Lord help the situation if you have learned how to learn what love is by being mistreated by male members of your family. So just no, girl, get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Go buy some toys. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself if that urge is there, but you need to work on yourself. Relationships should be the last thing on your mind at the moment. But I do commend you for not getting in a relationship with you are so damaged. You are so damaged goods. And I'm glad that you did not enter into another relationship so that you can put all your baggage onto a new guy so he can do it to another girl, another. So you see what I'm saying? It's always people passing down their hurt. And here's why I said I will never have kids. I'm not going to pass down that hurt. Why would I do that? It takes a strong person to do that, though. You have a lot of weak people who know they got a lot of baggage, who know they got a lot of issues, and still want to get in a relationship and deal with their issues while they're in a relationship. That's a selfish, evil thing to do. I have no respect for anybody who does some stuff like that. Now, I can see if you get in a relationship with a therapist, okay, sure, that person is able to work through your issues if they want to do that. Who wants to come from work to have to deal with their partner as a basket case with all these baggages? Are you serious? You're supposed to have escapism at home. You know what I'm saying? He goes and listens to everybody else's problems, and then he gives them, suggestions, and then he got to come home to his wife who also got some problems like that. So he got to be a psychotherapist 24/7. Child, please. No. I would say stay out of relationships for the next 2 years. Because if it's the fact that it's taking this long, just goes to show you got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. So let me see what my chat is saying. Go Ars Bazaar. Thank you for the donation. Tree. You're doing God's work. Oh, thank you. Hold on a second. Tree, what happened to your channel? You used to be popular. This channel has gone through so many this channel is not popular anymore. I have, this is a third channel of mine, and it has gone through the political round. It has gone through the debate round, went back to politics, then it went to relationships, then it went back to politics, and now I'm destroying it again by just focusing on traditional relationships. This channel is the only channel I own that has gone through 6 to 7 rebrandings. But you're confusing this channel with my other channel, and I'm growing again on my second political channel. So this channel is not like the other channels. This channel is... don't worry. All I got to do is stay consistent with this format, and this channel will get popular too. But you just come in here when I'm actually fucking it up on purpose. I was on and off with a dude. He was a man whore, and he ended up ditching me in the hotel after we went out to get ice cream. And he was mad at me, plus thinking he was hiding something from me. The final straw. Well, girl, now you learn. You have to go through that to know not to deal with a man whore anymore. I learned my lesson the hard way, and to take the time to heal for sure. Yes, there you go. Because you're going to attract these people. Boys are closer to their mothers and girls are closer to their father. Yes, that's true. I was never super close to my father. Well, Popo girl, you got to, that's fine if you haven't been close to a father, but I hope you also got some counseling into learning how it is to undo those issues, because there's a reason why you wasn't close to him, but you want to make sure that doesn't have a negative effect on your future relationships. Individual counseling, yes. Get in therapy, yes. Let's see. Yeah, yes, she seems like she should work and focus on herself before getting into another. Okay, so you guys agree. Yeah, that's true. She is only 22. She has the time to work on herself. Absolutely. That's what I said. She should never get in a relationship. It's going to take her a while. That's what I said. 2 years. Don't even look for a relationship for the next 2 years. Might as well get a job at the airport. Who are you talking to? I'm the same, Tree. I won't have kids after the crap my father and stepfather put me through. Yeah, but we're responsible. There's a lot of damaged women being mothers. Okay. So, no way I would put my biological children through any of this craziness. There's no way. So I just rather not bring them into the world. Holy smokes, I'm on the last question. I know I didn't have that many. That's okay. I guess I could take some questions from the chat. All right, this is the last question. I told you I didn't have that many today, huh? So I've been talking to this guy for a while and everything has been fine. His job temporarily relocated him to another state. So there's some distance between us right now. Since we can't see each other in person, he suggested that we have mild phone sex. Girl, come on. What the hell is mild phone sex? So for the... I'm not laughing at you. What? You wrote that. So for 2 days in a row, we've been dirty talking over the phone. After both times, he told me that I was amazing and great. The next day, he didn't text or call me as much. Now he's not even responding to me. Really? Imagine my shock. Oh my goodness. Chat. He had phone sex with her 2 times and he stopped calling. What? Girl, no. What? I am so shocked. Hold on, let me get back to this. Holy smokes. Girl, I am just floored. I'm speechless at this moment. I don't know what to say. Okay. I lost my place. Okay. After both times, he told me that I was amazing and great. The next day, he didn't text me or call me as much. Now he's not even responding to me. I'm not sure what changed because, like I said, everything was fine till the last sex call. I want to message him and be like, are we good? Because I really want to know. No, you're not good, girl. I'm not going to waste my time stressing about this. And if things are good, then he needs to let me know. He don't need to let you nothing. And he need to let me know if things aren't good. Then I probably if things aren't good, then I probably want to end things. What do you think happened, girl? Come on now. How come these girls are not watching my videos? I got them on the front. Like when you come to my channel, they're like at the top. Those are my scripted videos. My scripted videos are one of my best stuff. Girl, you've been had. Okay. And this is why I say some of y'all emailing me are not conservative. How is having phone sex conservatism? How is that something that a conservative woman... No, you're not. You're not a conservative. You're not. Because there's no woman on the right that would do some phone sex. Are you serious? That is, to me... Come on. Okay, I'm not going to make you feel bad. Here's the deal. There's no difference between, the only difference between the phone sex and the actual sex is that he had to do it himself, with you giving him the stimulation through his ear, with the breathing hard and the moaning and the ooh and the ah and the, oh, I'm coming, blah, 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 okay? So you gave him his fantasy through live phone conversations. And because it was so good and he told you it was so good and so you were so great and so amazing the first time, he decided to get it from you a second time. Now he's bored with you. And he doesn't really think much of you. And this is what happens to you women when you start going sexual with these guys so early. But keep thinking that the whole modernism and the feminism and the liberalism is the right way to go. That's why a lot of y'all are mentally crazy. We showed one where it says liberal women are the ones that have the most mental illnesses. And this is the reason why. You put yourself in positions where you let men drive you crazy if you don't drive your own self crazy. So that's what I'm saying. I told you that you never get sexual with someone except your best friend. If you meet a guy who's courting you, and I ain't seen nothing in this description where he's courting you, nothing. Okay, this is how your email starts. So I've been talking to this guy for a while, and everything been fine. I've been talking, I've been dating this guy. I'm being courted by this guy. No, talk. So he got relocated to another place temporarily. And instead of you saying, well, we'll just keep in touch with each other until you come back, if you come back, and see if this is going to get serious. But I told you ladies, best friends first, second is sex. But I want you, if you looking for marriage, best friend first, marriage. Okay. So the thing about it is that you all are not listening to what I'm telling you. And so when you get into these situations, and by the way, you had to go through this so you can see what I'm talking about, so you can learn this lesson that men lose all interest once they come. What's the need to chase the bone when they had the bone in their mouth all that time and they get to have it for 2 days? Now he tired of the bone. It's too easy. Men like to chase. Men like to go after. They like to go after something that's unattainable. But at least, I guess that's the reason why you got a lot of thirsty men who don't know when to let go of an impossible mission. Because you got some guys who are chasing. They're never going to get it. Never going to get it. Never going to get it. Woo, 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 woo. Never going to get it. Never going to get it. Anyway, so they keep doing this chasing, right? They chasing after these women that don't like them, repulsed by them. But, they think they going to get a chance. It's never going to happen. They finally give up and they leave or whatever. They leave damaged, but they leave regardless. So here you are, giving this guy what he wants over the phone for 2 days. And he's rewarding you. Oh, you're so amazing. When you say, oh, you're so amazing. Oh, that was so great. Then he calls you and do it again. Oh, you're so amazing. Oh, that was so great. And now he done moved on to someone else because you're just too easy. You're too easy. And yes, no, you did not have actual sex. But like I said, you went sexual with him. Don't go sexual with him. If you want to have a relationship with him, if you want him to take you seriously, it's different. I can see if you are liberal and you like, yeah, I got him for a booty call. You don't care what a booty call calls you or not, because he's going to call you when he wants some booty. You call him when he wants some booty. But it seemed like you were very upset that he just lost interest in you because y'all went sexual. That's what happened. Congratulations, girl. You learned the hard way. You learned the hard way. Stop getting sexual. If you want these guys seriously, for a serious relationship, don't get sexual with them until he's your best friend. Get sexual with your best friend, not somebody who's an acquaintance or somebody you just talking to. All right, let's see. What say you guys? Tree, these days, sex trumps political orientation. I don't think so. I disagree, K. Elaine. I totally disagree. Because these men, don't get me wrong, a man's going to get it if you throw it at him, but he ain't going to respect you. Okay? And I'm telling you, it's like, the thing about it is that I don't know right-wing men to tell my son, oh, my phone is in the bathroom. I don't know right-wing men to tell my son, oh, what kind of bitches do you got? Oh. I don't know them. I know a whole bunch of liberal men like that. I know a whole bunch of men on the left like that, but I don't know no right-leaning men to do that. So it is political. It is a political orientation. But I will say this, whether man is on the left or the right, if you give him something sexual, he ain't going to turn it down for the most part. But they will all not have respect for you. That's what y'all don't understand. And there are some men out there who, here's something I have seen lots of times. There are some men that can get sex easily, that they are disgusted when a girl goes sexual, and they would just be like, you know what, girl, you ain't the one for me, and he'll turn her down. See, y'all been dealing with these gutter Negroes and the inbreds from the trailer park. Y'all don't know good men when you see them. Okay? Phone sex is not physical enough to be pleasing to him. It might be the one. No, I totally disagree with that, Stephen. And I'm gonna tell you how I know how I'm right. Because if a man climax, he climax. Listen, I told you guys this before. In domination and submission, when a domina put a submissive in a cock cage, he is obedient like a mug. He is a submissive on steroids, especially if he's a smart mouth masochist. He will do everything you say he should do. That smart mouth, that goes out the window. But once he please him, once you take that cage off of him, and he goes into the bathroom or whatever and go rub one out, guess what? That smart mouth is back. That arrogance is back. That is what it's in demand. It's something men go through. So it doesn't matter if it was by phone or if it was actually, yes, there is a difference. But the fact is he came with her help. She went sexual. Now, of course, it's her. I want to be clear here. She is not without sin, okay? I just told you, I was like, it's your fault. You went sexual with him. Clearly, I'm blaming her. I never blamed him, as a matter of fact. I never blamed him. I blamed her. I said, it's your fault. You went sexual with him. You weren't supposed to do that. I'm just showing her how men are. Men will go sexual, and if you give into that, they don't respect you, women. That's what I'm saying. And so after telling women, hey, don't go sexual with these men you want to have a relationship with, they ain't gonna respect you. And if any man, okay, has respect for you after you went sexual with him, you got a cuck or you got a man that you have PW'd. Because I have seen that. I have seen some of my female friends have a one night, I actually can attest to that personally in college. I have seen women have a one night stand and they was only in it for sex, and them guys they fell in love with them. And guess what? Every last one of them got treated like crap, because you're not supposed to fall in love with a booty call. You're not supposed to fall in love with a one night stand. These men nose were wide open. So you see what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, y'all got sexual, y'all just met? Y'all don't even know each other? Hold on. You guys are talking. Hold on. What are you guys saying? I'm gay and I would never have phone sex like that so early. Value yourself. Exactly. Let's talk about, you singing. Thirsty guys on FB, on Facebook. Yuck. No guy would say that sincerely on the phone. No guy would say what? Sincerely over the phone. Steven, am I hitting some nerves? Because you sure making up some stuff. Y'all better stop typing partially in the chat, because I don't know what you're talking about. When I come and read your messages late, right-leaning men got respect to not beg for phone sex like that. True. There's a lot of articles now about liberal women admitting to wanting to being masculine men, like it's a dirty secret. But wanting to be with masculine men. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there are a couple of them talking about something. Is it bad that I want to secretly have sex with a Trump supporter? Like, okay. Men don't fake orgasms. I agree with what you're saying, Tree. Okay. Liberal women want to bang Republican men. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I saw the article. And there was a study that was going on that says a lot of the women want to bang men on the right. Obviously they do, because a lot of weak men, not all. A lot of the weak men are on the left. I have a guy I'm interested in. We have our first date Monday. Yay! Now you know what to do, stand alone. You go watch my video about what kind of questions to ask. After jerking off, the attraction is different. I'm sorry, I was referring to something earlier. Oh, okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know when I read the chat, I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. So, see, ladies, get that date. I'm so happy. So I stand alone. You should know what to do now. Okay? I just lost my chat. Where's my chat at? There you go. You should know what to, okay, you will. Great. All right. Okay. Because I'm going to say, you should know what to do. I want you all to listen. I never steer you guys wrong. You will be successful, okay, if you just do what I tell you to do. You just do what I tell you to do. Nervous, but I will do and look my best. Yes. And listen, don't, because this is what women do a lot. You want to give, you like don't want, you put so much hope in this first date that you're like, you kind of let certain red flags go away. My thing is that be ready to be disappointed, but then be happy if you're not. Did that make sense? Be ready to be disappointed, but be so happy that you're not disappointed. That would be the great thing for you to do. I'll apply those questions to women when I got on the scene. Those videos are helpful. Yes, I'm taking a break on them right now until I finish flushing out the losers on my channel, getting more women. More women. I'm so happy. More women are subscribing, so that is good. That population of these so stupid men are going down, and that's good. Yeah, and what not to do, exactly. Streamlabs. I got a Streamlab. Hold on a second. Amber, I have to go, but want to thank you for your videos. You're welcome, Amber. Thank you so much for the $5 Streamlabs donation. I love them. I love them very much. Okay. I think true communism never been tried is my red flag. I would never date anybody who would. There's no such man in my radar that would say something like that. I don't even get these type of men in my radar. I never get these type of men in my radar. My dad told me to keep your head in the game and your heart out of it. What game? I don't know about that advice. Because if you're looking at relationships as a game, you will lose. If you're looking at relationship like a game. Because game is indeed manipulation. So I don't look at relationships like a game. That's why you guys don't have success with relationships, because that's really bad advice. No shame towards your dad, but that was awful advice. Never trust a man's word. Let his actions speak. True. Men will say anything to get in a girl's pants. True. Very, very true. And the thing about it is this. I think the reason why I'm so advanced in this, ladies, is because of my father. I think if you saw what I saw, if you heard the lies that I heard, that him telling these women, if you saw their reaction, if you saw them belittling themselves, if you saw the stupid things they did in front of me, saw how they just went all out, if you just really witness women in real time humiliate themselves, lower themselves, just basically have no respect for who they are, you will be where I am, where you just will never get taken by game. You will never get taken by a man's word. Now, I'm not saying you ain't gonna never get hurt. Y'all know me. I talk about my most painful hurt ever. But you know what? I wasn't hurt because of some game. I wasn't hurt because I was betrayed, okay? If you really want to say, like I said, I've always taken ownership of that relationship. I shouldn't have gotten to that relationship knowing that he was going to go back to Christianity or be that Christian. I mean, the red flags was there. I just ignored it. And yeah, like I said, we all see the signs. The difference between me and a lot of men and women, I own my shit. I own it. I go, yep, I got accountability. Yep, I did that. That's why you'll never see me point the finger, you know what I'm saying, at a lot of these women who just don't know that they have ignored the red flags. The young ones, I don't bother, doing it because they're young. I don't look at them. When you get older, you should know better. But when you're young, this is the time you're supposed to make your mistakes. This is the time you're supposed to go through. Your trials and tribulations. You're supposed to go through that. And so, yeah. But I'm here for the long haul, ladies. Okay? I'm here for the long haul. I don't ever want you all, and even if I made you mad with my answers, those of you who email me, we can always talk on the phone. You can always call. It's got to be recorded. It's going to have to be recorded, or it's going to have to be live. But the thing about it is that my intentions are good. My intentions are good. You don't see me spouting venom. See, I don't make videos after videos after videos after videos after videos clowning men. First of all, that's easy content. I'm not interested. All right. I will warn you about them. And, you know what I'm saying? I will easily warn you. But to just sit up here and say, let's make a video about, how men ain't shit. Let's do that. No, that's easy peasy. But I am interested in educating you, empowering you, teaching you how to look out for the tricks that they play on you. But the most of all, how to get you ladies to get some kind of self-esteem, to muster up the courage to stand in your truth and to build up your self-esteem. It's a wonderful position to be in. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It really is. And when you know what I know, you really won't have no problem with dating. But I also want to say this. It's in your favor. It's in your favor. With all due respect, not all men will do anything just to get into a woman's pants. That's a game of both desperation and disrespect. And there. Where in the video did I said all? Now, I don't know who you are, Felinius, but I suggest you go get some counseling, because apparently when you throw a rock at a hurt dog, the only one that yells in pain is the one that got hit. Nowhere in this video did I said all men. Matter of fact, I never even used the word all. See, I'm going to tell you something. There are men who say women. Women ain't shit. Women are hoes. I'm not a hoe. And I'm a good person. So I don't get offended when a man say that. But he never said all. Because I know I don't apply for it. Now, if he says all women, then apparently I'm included in that. But if he just generalized, I'm not in that generalization. I don't believe in game. Game is kissing, acts, and what? Are plenty of men who would never ever get close to such behavior. I never said that. I don't know why you're so defensive. That's a red flag. That's a red flag, you being so defensive like that. I don't know, are you a man or woman? Because I don't know your gender. Never trust a man who is willing to leave his partner for you What is it? What is to stop him from doing that to you? Every time, medieval Mike. Every time. Sorry, I dipped out. I had to talk to my mom. NYC, love her to death. Okay, Dark Star. She wished you a happy. She was there for your happy birthday. I agree. You never used the word at all. It was an implicit. Yeah, exactly. You just, the thing about it is that, yeah. You got insulted by that. You got insulted by that. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if you are married. I didn't ask any of that information. But I know, thank you for letting me know you're a male. You don't belong here. So you telling me you're married, I don't understand. If you're married, why are you on my channel? Second of all, you are too defensive. No, there's several men in here, and you're the only one who's defensive. Not all men are do that. Not all men are blah, 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 blah. I don't believe you. You hold no credibility with me, okay? You hold no credibility with me. One has to go ashy knees, knock knee. What? Lola, girl, what are you saying? The people that get offended at generalization tend to be the guilty of that being in that exactly line. That's what I said. A hurt dog a holler. He's saying you're applying all. You know what, Laura? What he's saying is, hey, what you said applies to me, and I'm trying to defend myself by saying, not all. I'm going to say this again, okay? All right? Didn't you just say not all women are? I said not all. Yeah. I said not all. He said I said all. As a matter of fact, whenever I say something specific over again, I go, not all, not all. Because you got some people who are guilty. So the thing about it is that this is what I'm talking about. If a guy was out here saying, hey, you know, these women are hoes. If I believe I'm a hoe, I'm be like, not all women are whores. A lot of us say, why would I do that if it doesn't apply to me? Observation is not defense. As for being here, I've been sub for years, and since you showed up in my feed, I decided to stop in. The channel had changed a lot since I stopped in. Well, my channel has been changed. It's been changed 2 months, okay? And I do find you to be defensive. I'm sorry. If you were insulted by that, I don't care, but I do find you to be defensive. You are if you was a woman and did that, I would say the same thing. Okay? So there's that. So here's the deal. You need to unsubscribe because you're married. There's no need for, if you say you're married. You say you're married. There's no need for you to be on my channel. My channel has been devoted towards women, traditional women looking to get married for the last 2 months. So I have single men that are conservative and single women and married women here. But the thing about it is, you were sensitive. And I think what I said applied to you. And that's the reason why you felt to defend a position that you say doesn't apply to you. Because you can observe a lot of things. People observed a lot of stuff. But if you get triggered, if you think I said something that applied to you, then you will defend yourself or pretend to defend a generalization of men. That's all that is. That's all that is. So there's that. Okay, has to go one night stand, friends with benefits, side chicks, dudes. One has to go one night stand, friends with. One doesn't have to do any of that, Lola. You know what I'm saying? If you ladies are attracting these type of people, You can find me to be defensive. It doesn't bother me. Well, I mean, that's fine. It doesn't bother me either. I'm just pointing it out that you're defensive. Thank you for admitting that you're defensive and that you are the kind of man that cheats and that you basically look for sex. So that what I said applies to you. The statement was, men will do anything to get into a woman's pants. That's yeah. And you will do anything to get in a woman's pants. You would. You. Because real men, which you're not, who would not do anything, if that sentence does not apply to them, they wouldn't see it. Notice how I have lots of men in here and you're the only one who had to defend himself by saying, I will not do anything to get in a woman's pants. Yes, you would. And that's the reason why you're defending it. I'm going to tell you guys a story. A man named Tommy was walking down the street. And an old man said, Michael! 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 And Tommy never turned around. But the men who were named Michael turned around and said, yeah. Why didn't Tommy turn around? Because Tommy's name is not Michael. Therefore, he knew that the man wasn't talking to him because that's not his name. All right? So if I call you a hoe and you ain't shit as a man and you get defensive and the other men don't get defensive, then that means I was talking to you and not them because they didn't respond. You did. Deal with it. Men will do anything to get, women will do anything to get in the men's attention. I sometimes don't agree with Tree, but I have friends with opposite opinions and try the best to get along with them. I agree with 90% of the time. I'm married. I just hear many of them. Mike, you're from my political channel. That's fine. What to say to the taters and Tree? Thank you for. Oh, you're welcome, Dark Star. Just like when a man goes out of his way to say he hates liars all the time, suspicious. Exactly. One has to go big, little. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading you, Lola, because I think you're a retard. Women will do anything to get a man's attention and be friends with him. Well, okay, if that's the kind of women you attract. You attract needy women, then okay, that says a lot about you. One time a guy messaged me on Facebook dying to take me out to lunch, mad at me because I wasn't interested. He later admitted he cheated on his girlfriend before and had the audacity to call me damaged goods. Projection. Of course he pulled the, oh, you women don't want nice guys. Like, what the fuck? No. Women want nice guys. They just don't want you. That's what you should say, girl. Okay? That's what you should say. Okay? That's what you should say. Hold on. I gotta get something. Felonious Skunk. Are you gonna unsubscribe from my channel? I just want to know. There's a lot of the playing. Oh, you know what? I'm going to help you get off my channel. Unsub probably will see. No, that's okay. You ain't got to. No. Don't unsub. You stay. Don't unsub. You stay on my channel and be my simp. Don't unsub. Stay on my channel. Stay on my channel. Be my simp. And keep my numbers high, okay? Because I'm going to do that to you simps. I am going to treat you like shit and you will do my bidding. You will keep my numbers high and stay on my channel. You bitch-made bastard. I have no respect for men like you. I done told your fucking ass, like, why are you here? And you're like, I don't know. I probably like the abuse, so I'm just say, I don't know. I haven't made my mind up. I made your mind up for you. I made the mind up for you, bitch. You will stay on my channel. You will stay subscribed, but you will not have a voice. Like most of the men. By the way, you in good company. There's a lot of these losers. Okay? There's a lot. No, Steven, you're not. See, when I asked you, no. Let me tell you something about you men, okay? Let's be clear. If I say unsubscribe and you don't subscribe, this is what I'm talking about. You men want to be abused. When I say nicely, unsub, when I say you don't belong here, you say you're married, but your bitch ass is on my channel at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's a lie. You're not married. You're playing married on fucking internet. Okay? So when I say to any man, unsub, and you don't unsub, and you still talking to me when you see I don't like you, I show you that I have no respect for you. I call you names. I actually talk down on you. See, this is right there. I showed you ladies. Did you see how I treated him like shit and he still stayed around? This is when I lose respect for you men. So now you're a bitch and I'm going to treat you as one. Any man, okay? Any man, it doesn't matter if he never was sub. Okay, it doesn't matter. He said he was sub. He's a simp. Trust me, you have no idea, Naya. I got lots of men that are sub to my fucking channel, and a lot of them are fucking simps. So the thing about it is that I will look at the quality of men I like to have in my chat. If I see any man that does not meet that qualification, I will, first of all, I'll say, hey, unsub from my channel. Okay, or I'll say something derogatory to him. What I'm doing is I'm testing, and I want you ladies to do what I do. Test them out first. See if they will still hang around after you disrespect them. This is how you can tell you're dealing with a simp. So if I talk down on you, if I disrespect you, if I call you out your name, I'm letting you know I have lost respect for you. It doesn't matter if I was talking nice to you earlier. But if you see my facial expression just change and now I'm being confrontational, I am being aggressive like a man, that means I'm pulling your man card. And if you stick around and you take it, now you become my bitch. And I will treat you as my bitch. So when I tell a man, hey, unsub from my channel, get off of here, you don't belong here. And you like, well, I just subscribed back in the days. I was still been on your channel. I'm like, motherfucker, my channel has been in the transition for the last 2 months. There's no need for you to be here. And then you go, well, I have to see if I'm going to unsub. Now you're letting me know you want to be my simp. Because when you have to think about unsubbing, when I told you to unsub after I have basically disrespected you, now you're letting me know I don't want to leave, Tree. I want to be your ship. Please, dear, I want to be your ship. Please, dear. Ooh. I want to be your ship, dear. Please. So I go, okay, you can be my simp, but I don't want to look at your disgusting words anymore. I don't have no respect for you. So boom, you're invisible and you will stay on my subscribe list, but you just keep my numbers up because I'm going through a purge. I'm going through a purge. So I will put you in the simp category as the rest of the real men who don't belong here will leave. While the other men, my ladies stay, okay, even the retarded ones. But the men who I like their company because they come here from my political channel, and I know them, okay, then they can come here and they can stay. So that's that. And you guys know who you are. Like, there's several of you guys who are here, and I just love your company. So that's that. But you also have you say smart things, and you have a dialogue. But if I see damaged goods, that goes for women too. Like a female liberal couldn't come in here and start talking some stupidity, dude. I don't play that. I don't play that. Cause right now my channel is going through a huge purge right now, a huge purge, and I wanted to go through that purge. He keeps a gag ball and sub suit and is ready, waiting for treated. Yeah, I'm purposely purging this channel of a lot of these worthless men. So that's the thing. So I don't have no fucks to give in reference to this. Now, the thing about it is, and I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna end it in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna say this. So if any man is reading this right now, and you say something stupid in my chat, or you say something stupid in my comment section, I'm not going to let you know I banned you anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and ban you. I'm just going to go ahead and ban you and let you keep posting, thinking people are going to see what you're seeing. I guess the only way they'll know they're banned is unless they come to the chat and notice that their words don't show up on the screen. But I will win this because I only need to click one button and you're gone. Nobody sees what you're saying, but your numbers still stay on my subscribe list. You're still subscribed to my channel. So that number doesn't go away. Your words are just not seen. And here go another guy too. Here go one. So, okay. No, I mean, it's like saying, like it's you saying something like that. It's like saying that if I saw a mouse, and because let's use the squirrel, because I used to have squirrel problems. Okay. For 5 years, I kept complaining about having squirrels. And I would complain about them, and I was like, I've shot them. I've shot the squirrels. I've trapped the squirrels. I've done a lot to squirrels. You know what I'm saying? Based upon, because Naya's probably a guy pretending to be a girl, but that's okay. They're gone. To say that I keep talking about squirrels is like saying, well, maybe that you was hurt by a squirrel. No, they're a nuisance. Simps are a nuisance. How the fuck do you get hurt by a simp? How does that work? How does a simp hurt you? And that's what I'm saying. That's a man's logic. A man would say something retarded like that. But a man will come in underneath a woman's name. And I told you I've been calling that person retarded ever since they started talking. Because they sound like a man just got a woman's name. Yeah, simps are very annoying. Simps are not capable of hurting anyone. Cucks are not capable of hurting anyone either. They're not the ones that hurt. They're the ones that get hurt because they're always in the inferior position. They're coming in pairs now. Yeah, they are, aren't they? They are real. That's okay, dude. Let me tell you something, girlfriend. That is what my block button is for. Okay? Okay, the squirrel analogy reminds me of the Simp song, Squirrels in My Pants from... Is that her song for real? Squirrels in My Pants. Hold on. But simps don't have two balls though. How are they coming in pairs? Hold on, I want to see this. If Squirrels in My Pants. it's an animation? Holy smokes, it's got 11 million views. Oh, it's old. It's from 11 years ago. Okay, I'll listen to that afterwards. I got it on cue. I never heard of it before. It's 11 years old. But listen, ladies, so here's the deal. Just bear with the channel. Just bear with it. It's going through a metamorphosis. It's going through a purge. It's going through a cleansing. I am like going through a lot of people's, if I have the time, especially if they comment on my section, I fucking ban them, but they don't get off the channel. They're just making a comment. Nobody knows that they're there. Okay. So please know that it's just going to take some time for them to get completely off. However, the content will not stop. There's not going to be a scripted video this week, but there will be a scripted video a week, 2 weeks from for 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks, there's no scripted video. I have Sargon coming that I'm going to do an interview with. So I have some good interviews coming down the pipeline. And I'm going to find a woman that's really good. I'm going to do some research and find a woman that's really good with the dating apps. And I'm going to bring her on so she can be interviewed. Okay. So there you have it. So yeah, I'm going to build the channel up. It's just that I'm keeping this format. I just have to be consistent. I have to just be honest, and is that I never was consistent. I just wasn't consistent with, I wasn't consistent with what I was doing. Okay. Hold on, guys. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's my other one. Got it. My bad. Okay, got it. All right, guys. Listen. He is a let's see. Ask a question. Should I trust men again? Huh? Okay. This is a troll. See how easy it is to find them? Guys, they just come in here and they just, there you go. All right, guys. I am going to go ahead and get off. Get off. Ow. Get off. And I got some videos I have to make. I got some political videos I have to make. So yeah, they're so obvious, Queen. They're so obvious, Queen. When you that obvious, you just gotta go. You just gotta get off of here. But hey, let somebody else add it to my daggone somebody else add it to my subscriber count. Okay. I'd rather them be on my subscriber list, but I don't want to see their words. I don't want to see nothing they gotta say. So they can stay subscribed. As long as I don't see them, that's fine. All right, guys. I'm gonna go and make I'm gonna call my girl Z. And see if let me just be honest with myself about tomorrow. But I'm gonna call her, then I'm gonna start making these videos, and then we're gonna see what happens for tomorrow. All right, guys, I will see you Sunday on my political channel. I think I'll see you Sunday on my political channel, and Wednesday for this one. I'll be back here Wednesday for I'll be here on Wednesday for any of the relationship, but I'm gonna upload a lot of videos from these classes, okay, from these live streams. All right, I will see you guys on Sunday. Mwah. Later, taters.
Threat a lyricist who never sweat. Comparing yourself to me is like a binge to a Chevrolet. And clown rappers I'm bound to slay. I'm saying hi to all the cuties from around the way. Yeah, cause I got all of them strong, Jack. My girls are like boomerangs, no matter how far I throw them. NYC. I'm down with digging in the crates and I'm MVP. If rap was a game, I'll be MVP.
The most valuable poet on the MIC.
Ayo, if rap was a game, I'll be MVP.
The most valuable poet on the MIC.
Yo, it's a must that I get papes. Peace to all the DJs who gave me love on they mixtapes. And once again, the man's back with a dance track. So here's your chance, Jack, to get loose and let your hands clap. I got juice like Goku. Mad crews I broke through. Brothers be mad cause I hit more chicks than they spoke to. And every time I'm jammed, I always find a loophole. I got a crime record longer than my new bowl. And my raps are unbelievable like aliens and flying saucers. No more iron horses cause I'm buying Porsches. Coming straight out the NYC. Peace to the Kid Capri, I'm MVP. If rap was a game, I'll be MVP.
The most valuable